Okay, good evening to you wherever you are. My name is Embrace Abre Waso Fidi no AT Adinkra Multimedia, Adinkra Radio. This is the political bench, and I'm on your phone and and Como. I know you're ready. Until stay tuned. Don't flip your dial. Yababash ya. Na answer na mama Ghana finish up. And I said, rise the cease match. Ghana's Independence Day. What's it like yesterday? Ghana. And happy special birthday to Ghana and Evia. Okay, as it's tonight, baby. Yanara. Mami Brango, I greet you. Inside Togo. Tell your Togolese. It was a Levu Sapesa Prane. Okay, good evening once again. This is the Political Hour, Political Bench. And tonight I'll be hosting Fire of NDC, one of the senior communicators for NDC here in New York. And at the end, we are expecting the NPP and CPP as well. But yeah, in Chakra, your time now, Trump and home baby. Mr. Wadi and Mamma, America crab in a discussion on market to be. I mean, come off our Aqua, not just but I make a common Aqua, and I may move here. I finish your power if you're a Ghanaian. 69 years of independence. The way forward. Yanaro, Yamoya Bere, Ebe, ya, Efre, Yanara. Over good evening, Bibi Aboko. Yanko Pondaroma. That's one catcher.
Papa, about 5 to 6 years now.
Why are dear send there were Babes trying?
And
no, I don't know.
I to myself frame ya about me by
over a tremble Mike in the mammy, huh? That Pedja Muka 90 min Kowan ye. Today, Ben and the Casa, ha. Okay. Yes. And I always try, won't.
Yeah, and then Besram.
Yamoa Finch, a patch.
Come to your office, say, Nanny, Marcos, come.
Nice one. And this in New York, what to say?
Oh, and this in New York, there. Be a hoye. Be a so coso, come.
Nice one.
So we need to ya. Papa,
say one buying a was so. Cash, the Adriana Penna Moody.
And then this year, that romantic for Didi 3 times.
Be a good, oh.
Only did 3 times a day.
Because you are so free.
Because you are so
getting.
Kukon get baby.
Oh, fire! Okay. I'm coming about too. Not just say Timia now say and Saturday like will be a course or normal course will be a busy near it. I won't waste much of your time. But and normal so far. NDC is 1 year in government. President John Dramani Mahama Eba the State of the Nation Address 2026 Ema yehunu be bi o man no Akua kodro ye be di hon komo kakra ye no so eda nchen a kokko akuafo so cocoa price reduction no so ye beka ho asem kakra na yasen ahwe say Iran any America so ntokwa ya hwese ama no ho su ehun sunsan so bi wo ho ema o man Ghana ana na yahwe mo susu amwa ha no NDC susu mo abrabo mu nsem ketewa bi e wo ha na ehun de eko etidi edikan yemfa nhase 1 year in governance. How do you see yourself as a political party? Are you performing or you are deperforming? My nhase free.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Na enchia edikan mechiao. About 6 years ago I enchia biu. Ache. They dey member me try say member be.
Me da so fire.
Ena mechia NDC USA for nyina so. Ena
omojo so.
Enchia try to me the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Nice one.
Mama and the vice president. Ghana for 2 abamom so mo be reset. We know our team no resetting the country.
Right.
What that means is everything was in disarray. Things went off board, and the country was the country, I may say, things were falling apart. That is why we campaign. Your campaign say Erade Emma Ghana for then and to Obama and luckily for us to know they voted for us and we came into power to just put before them what we put before your message I had the mom ye be shasi enti nyame so ncha de for a 1 year ni said there will be say no so we share trajectory aye na man say kwan ya president Mahama efa so edibu o man na the first place I'll shift on the economy. Looking at the economy side, before ye be fi aben and ye be ba aben mu no ye nyina nim the way the state of the economy, it was completely in disarray. The economy which was the economy of which we were rated B- before if you are buying in 2016. Omutimi ran economy to the extent say we went to junk status to the extent say you need grade be a D. What does that mean? So we share the exchange rate no year campaign during their time to come to power now. We left them exchange rate of 3.9. Any addition omunsa. Omutimi my exchange rate no kwaya to 17 to $1. And now me you can say exchange rate no. Yetimia am managing and now at that 10. Acquire 11 but it's 10 to $1. That alone is unprecedented. Looking at inflation was 15%. You can recall say during their time of governance in 8 years inflation to me koya to 54 54 about 53 and finally when they were leaving government it was 23%. And now me can say yet me manage my inflation about 5%. Umpe we out and then when you go to the market, goods and services about from edwadifo bia ho tono omomu ankran nyina wo market and goods and services and rise it to say before in 2024 even before ebeto abano, and everybody can attest to this fact. And these are what helps the ordinary Ghanaian, because during the MPP era goods and services keep on rising up and down and salary was the same. How will you survive? And this was hurting.
Was it and then normal was what it come?
Niama entity come and call from cry is better than what we experience in.
And I say inflation is that saying.
Inflation is that 5%.
5%.
As I speak right now from 23 now be fine. And I'm hitting no amawati as I say. Almost they call 54, 53 and 23 finally when we took over.
Okay.
And Yatimia moving from 25 to 5%. 23 to 5%. What they are saying. And this alone is telling you say Ghanaians are feeling the good governance of the NDC.
As a figures Juma, but the reality on the grounds doesn't match the figures. What notices are there?
Reality on the ground say when
price,
you get to the
price
market.
Wise, yes.
No,
I know maybe or cry no be an boom pass and yakosro.
Yeah.
Ayaka, yeah, baby inflation way, baby $1 way. I'll send Casano man.
No money back from.
I didn't
thank you very much. With that ayina na mechre before 2024 be a rice abekwakoton be 1,200 and now come market you get it somewhere 600.
Really?
Yes.
I'm saying more back up. I want to say more back up. Be na nebo above.
Oh, there be it's across board. But do you know what is happening?
Talk to me.
There are some traders here. Omayomun said they have tuned themselves to the line of the MPP. They are refusing to reduce their goods. And that is the problem they are trying to create. But for the actual fact, yes, when you get to the market, most of this thing can attest to the fact say Niema na perform. So what they say. And I will share importing Niema importers, Abosio kind, and all those in business. Everybody can attest to the fact say Niema abaforma. Which is better than in 2024 before Ebetuaban. So what they say. And this is the good governance that President Mahama is putting before the people, and it's a fact. As some make say me NDC ninti na mekanisa. Oko marketer, you can do the comparison. Timu say in 2024 as now, no, things have changed. And it is reflecting in their pocket. Look at a gallon of petrol, which was, we left them a gallon of petrol of 14 Ghana. We need some to me a gallon of petrol called 90 Ghana. And now many ukate asaba 40 Ghana. That tells you, say, at that time, during their time of 8 years, drivers were working for the filling station and the car owner.
So they are saying, by next week, the fuel prices
fuel price is better than but
later it's going to be like 15 cedis.
The rate at which it will go cannot be compared to that what we experienced in the 8 years. What you are saying, and it is telling you that things are being managed well under this government. And like I talk about the exchange rate, I talk about inflation, and these are the key indicators of the economy. Economy obia Ghana yebeka say baby mo bom ho every these indicators. But unlike their time, all the indicators were worse, and it was hurting the ordinary Ghanaian, and which is a fact. That is why most of them went on the polls on the 7th of December to make sure said they change this government so that the NDC will come. And in Niema, so about this, to me say the government is on track and Aban Papa Abba Ghana for Nkasa Efili. More will be done. But if you look at how President Mahama began it, it is telling you that there is hope and then jobs will be created too. Because Mahama during the Sonano say people were even asking about what do you call it? One of our flagship this thing, which is 24-hour economy, right? 24-hour economy, no, I can tell you, say it has been started already, but by some companies. But President Mahama have penned it to become a law now. So most of the companies are yet to come in and then open their gates. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to give incentives. If you want to work overnight, the electricity bill that you pay, if you work overnight, he's going to slash it down for you.
Then there will be electricity bill.
Electricity bill. Okay. Do you know the cost of data? The cost of electricity, that what is causing that problem?
Tell me.
The problem is that the electricity bill and water bill, I hear people crying about it. It's not the NDC government or President Mahama doing that. It was the conditions of the IMF, which the MPP signed with the IMF before they were given the 3 billion. Omuni Omuko agreement say every three what do we call it? 3 months, no? Quarter, no, thank you. There should be an increment in electricity and water bill. You saw that when they were in government, that thing was going on. The same trajectory that we follow because we have not come out from the IMF yet. So nobody, I'm coming. You ask me a question. So nobody should put that blame on President Mahama and the NDC because until we come out from the IMF, we will still be experiencing that. That is why in every 3 months, the electricity bills and water bill, every 4 months, electricity bill and water bill rise up because it was part of the conditionalities the IMF gave them before giving them the 3 billion.
But yes, I said they're okay. So
yeah.
We did not see that price rise every quarter. Said they were during the time of the MPP.
No, it was there.
Mobile.
Ebiana won't notice here. It was there.
We didn't hear Ghanaians crying about that
because it was.
Two.
Yes.
Mobile is so no. Afinino.
Yeah.
Now Ghanaians were not crying about electricity for 1 year until just recently. I think say January Muna and Kofa started issue say the value of the electricity that they are buying, does not reflect
what they get.
They get.
Actually, thank you. But what I'm telling you, as for the increment of the, it was there. Maybe you didn't notice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was there.
No problem.
But where I think maybe I may side with them, but I don't, is that they're trying to say when they buy, it runs faster. So the president and the DC have set up a committee to make sure they investigate to find out what actually is causing that. For the increment of it, it has been there for the past since they went through the IMF.
Every quarter be
rising.
By what percentage?
The percentage is what I can't give you the figure, but it will rise in every 3 or 4 months because it was part of the conditionality the IMF gave them before giving them the money.
As a political party.
So what we can do to this is that what we can do to rectify this problem is that when we come out of the IMF, which will be in May, You know, it has been extended for 3 months. When we come out of the IMF, this problem will be out because they will find a way to it. But since it was part of it, President Mahama cannot do it, cannot even stop it until we exit from the IMF. That is why they are facing that problem. Look at it. Somebody who said he was coming to help will be also a Babe Boamo. And I said, Niema Washa say betting tax were ye for, COVID tax were ye for, Bola tax were ye for. And that Mika said the youth are happy. Have you seen it?
But
why is it that
someone introduced taxes?
What taxes have we introduced?
See, I can say cry no.
One this thing on the fuel.
You know, it's a tax. My friend, a D levy.
It is the MPP that name it. Let me tell you something. You were buying a petrol of 90 Ghana cedis, right? Today you are buying it 40 Ghana. Near to your 1 CD on it. Are you getting lost?
No,
are you not making profit?
No, the 1 CD on what?
Not 1 CD, it was
not on a gallon.
No. What I'm saying, yes.
The 40 Ghana you were saying was a gallon.
Let me tell you why even that this thing was imposed. It's to help the government clear the back this thing now MPP for now create here to help him clear it. But look at how he'll be able to manage the economy and you are buying a what do you call it? A gallon of petrol of 90 Ghana. Today you are buying it 40 Ghana. So if you buy and you pay 1 CD, are you getting lost?
No. If we buy it at 40 cedis a gallon, yes sir.
Yes.
Now we try 1 CD on every liter.
It doesn't still calculate it and see. Still, you are not running a lot. Let me tell you one thing. And then I may start here and I may hit you around. You are a driver, and you are. Let me say you are a taxi driver, and you buy a gallon of petrol at 90 Ghana cedis. Now, open a juma. I mean, fancy car no krenyo dia obidia. You have to fill your tank, right? And then go and give what sales, right?
Right.
What will be left for you? Nothing. So that is why they were running for the past 8 years under MPP. You work for the filling station, you work for your car owner, and you can go and feed your family. Today, you are buying it at 40 Ghana. You can get some to fill your tank. When you finish, you close the work. You can get your sales, and then you still get some money to go and feed your family. Way out So what I say, things have changed within this 1 year, and even the MPP people.
Why am I buy Wako Canada?
Ose.
Why am I buy Wako Canada?
Mama buy.
Why buy?
Mama buy. Yes, Mako Ghana.
Yeah, ben now quite.
Oh, Miko. This year, yeah, Mako.
January, yeah.
Miko, yes, Miko January. Yeah, December.
Would how long go Ghana?
Midi 1 month to Ghana.
Boko store.
Oh yeah, Miko more near Dinina. And yeah, things have changed. I've been to the mall. I've been to some stores to do purchase. Many taco shopping. We go and do it. And actually, it's a fact. You can ask anybody. I don't know when you have been
Ghana. A normal be brew. Me call no.
Yeah.
Sesonte a crown. It doesn't fluctuate.
Thank you. It doesn't fluctuate.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And a bisusu wa utimu se a swati.
Yeah.
Which is a fact.
Yes.
But my question.
Yeah.
Ewa haini.
Yeah.
Na uchile mu say ye to gallon ewa 90 cedis.
Yeah.
Which mobile na 90.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
By name say 60.
No. It was the time we left government. It was 90 a gallon.
No. Me kasa mobile 2025 yeah.
Oh yeah. This time is like 40 Ghana.
40.
Yeah.
And to say
look at the difference.
Obi to adie no. A gallon at 40 cedis.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So 4 cedis buy.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Because
that is what is unti.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling you. That listen, that money they are paying, the government is trying to use it to clear the debt. Do you know that Mahama established? I'm coming. Mahama established ESLA, Energy Sector Levy, of which we led money in it to the MPP government. Today, as I speak, there is not even $1 in it before we came. They have taken everything out. Sinking fund empty. What do you call it? ESLA empty. Meanwhile, Mahama left them not less than 3.something millions in all these funds that I'm telling you. Have you said it? And Mahama established that in order to help us defray ourselves from that. There is nothing in it. So what do you want him to do? And he has been able to manage. He has been able to manage the economy to the extent say, top petrol at 90 Ghana again, you buy at 40. And if you are paying even it's $1, you are paying four CDR from this. Are you not? Why won't you even clap for the government?
No, me
will you cry out of this? How person out here?
Na me person me tia say. What is you ninti?
Say
tue bibi
that was say. Thank you. Enya ne sa. Na mom e kana eda ho no. Or see find a way to raise money in order to clear it.
How long is it going to take?
Very soon, when it is cleared, that is the end. And when the debt is cleared.
But what is this? Ghana for say doom so asan aba.
Doom so. For as I know, you know, when we came into power, it was just 3 days, like the power would be off completely. Why? Because the government, Akua and his government left the energy a year and in power for only 3 days. Are you getting it? But President Mahama in 2016, when he was leaving, he was able to leave them extra using 6 months, 3 days. You know, you saw what Mahama did. The first thing he did was to call his cabinet. And then, by that time, Abu Jinako has not been confirmed energy minister. Right. But since he was a ranking member, he called him on board. And they started that Mahama have to cop $90 million in 3 days. Where was money? We came to inherit empty coffers and everything. Esla, there was money in it. What do you call it? A sinking fund, there is nothing now. Have you seen it? So where do we get money? But Mahama was able to call his cabinet, sat down, and he was able to raise $90 million in 3 days.
Where did he get the money from?
That is a good governance. He knows how to move things around. On how he maneuvers around. Do you know saying
No, maybe.
Do you know?
That question
That is governance. That is the president for you.
No, when you're president, too.
There
should be a source to this money. I'll be very happy if you can educate our listeners on the source of that $90 million.
I cannot confirm the source of it, but I know, say, as a leader. Yes, as a leader. I'm telling you a gospel for I'm not. Everybody know what I'm talking about. It's not a lie. As a leader.
I don't know about it. So
you don't know about it.
Don't no. I'm asking you on behalf of listeners now. That opportunity.
Say no mention. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Mama buy a necessary kind of 3 days are there. Within 3 days, so to me organize here.
Yes.
And what they organize.
Yes.
Now you who say ampa.
Yes,
that's papa.
That's what I'm telling you.
But I won't say the
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, say, as a leader, no, you have links and you work with people and stuff. For me, I cannot confirm say he had the money from here, but once you are a leader and you are confronted with a problem, you should find a way to solve it. Say Mahama rise it to that occasion and Kiyebeko do some forever. Because there wasn't this thing for her to power the plant. Nothing. MPP Akufo-Addo left nothing. And Timi power for 3 days. And that was the
within
beginning.
3 days now, President Mahama.
And I'm telling you that was the first trap President Mahama went in when he came into government as a president again from Akufo-Addo. And that was going to create problem for our government. But he was able to rise to the occasion and then find a solution to it today. Now, and as I speak right now, the energy minister is working so hard. We know he's one of the hardworking ministers. And so Doomso, as they are saying, maybe they are creating their own decision. But I'm assuring you that Doomso will never happen. Because don't forget that all the this thing that we used to power, like Atuabu gas and stuff, was established by President Mahama. We gave it to them. These people, Mahama and the NDC cooked for them, and they came there, they were eating. And they mismanaged everything, looted everything from the coffers of the nation. Don't forget that President Mahama in those days ruled Ghana with 1 oil field. When Mahama was leaving, he added 2 oil fields, making 3. Before we were leaving, we were harvesting 100,000 barrels of oil a day. As soon as these people came in, we have Sankofa, and Jubilee. They were harvesting 200,000 barrels of oil a day. Tell me what they have used it for, including Atuabu gas. We get $300 million from Atuabu gas every year. All the good work of President Mahama and the NDC. We never enjoyed it. They mismanaged it, and we came back. Now, the person who established all those things, Ama, your energy sector, is in the driving seat now. So what do you expect? So those things are the hula baloo they are talking about. They will be doom so. It's never true. They are creating it's something they are trying to concoct in order to make the government unpopular. But I'm assuring you that it will never happen.
Personally, because the doom so is never true. Me personally, I will disagree with you. In the sense that when I was in Ghana, me and Kasa made the sumu 3 days before.
When did you go to Ghana?
Just February.
February.
Yeah.
Maybe there could be a problem somewhere, but I cannot tell. You can call and find out the rate at which you were experiencing the doom so up and down.
Me free Ghana buy Ukraine and go for complaining pa.
There may be skirmishes somewhere, but not something that will take us out like we experienced under NDT. And I'm assuring you that don't forget say and then I make country say
studio here.
Was it?
Me do studio here. Me nya call.
And then
I call na me no. Yeah. See, dum light na no pa.
Yeah.
Can you believe say almost at 9:30 p.m. ya no mass.
9:30. There may be I don't know the suburb where it is happening.
In Kumasi.
In Kumasi, okay.
Nipa of no Kumasi.
Kumasi, right? You know the plant, no? It was sent to Kumasi during the MPP time, right? When President Mahama, the car power plant that Mahama brought from Turkey, it was sent by Napo to Kumasi to help them. So there may be other little they say, but we'll address those issues once we are in the driving seat. Maybe one or two. Yeah, but they're working on it.
Why can't I say be as a leader when we leave a problem for you, you should find a way to solve it.
Yes,
I love that. Now, my young shay, a baby a free so where Jawo 3 days power supply. Wawadaroma, unyanse mu ne wamamu papa nti. Watimi a sustain power not till now. Yamfane say, see ya power no ko ba bobonani. Yamfane 90 million or timinya and asana.
90 million. Oh, if the 90 million no, that was
the early days of Mahama.
The early days of Mahama. And don't forget that they have left a very big debt at the energy sector. And I know a man omude say buy 1 CD on the one so that I'll be able to clear it. Have you seen it? And I many who didn't come and make a choice.
I cannot NPP chim NDC jitum say and yes NPP no kwana bebosa can it's been a car at that NDC can NPP can.
I am telling you, say, when NDC was leaving power, ESLA, listen, ESLA is what? Energy sector levy. Listen, there was money in it. Or we they took it to do other stuff. Who say COVID? Okay.
I want you to say it on record.
Yeah.
Say by the time na NDC. President Mahama, all hand over man and Akua, no.
Yeah.
Now there was not even a single debt.
There wasn't
on the records of Ghana.
There wasn't any debt. Yeah, because there was money about $3-something million in the coffers of the ESLA.
Okay.
Sinking fund, the same thing. COVID by a honomuko years can be 200 million and almost 30 years. Have you seen it to combat it? Until Mahama left them buffers. Tell me, in 8 years, which of those buffers are MPP by our established my way? Get fund, when a year, Rollins in the established year. Mahama Bayer sinking fund, Wabaye wave fund. Tell me, everything was established by the NDC and Mahama. And this a you when you know this cat to Mujao. Say when you come, you can. When they were leaving, when NDC came to power, all these coffers that I'm telling you was empty. Plus 3 oil first, empty.
Okay.
Have you seen the whole thing now?
According to sources, no, CCA or say reports indicates that NDC left a significant energy debt of approximately $2.5 billion when transitioning out of office, associated with stemming from the 2013 to 2016 period, including take or pay contracts. Take or pay.
Let me add
it's not true. $2.5 billion.
Listen, Ogee.
US dollars.
Ogee, energy sector levy, in America, no confess, that money was there so that in case you have anything, you should solve.
Okay.
The MPP came and emptied it and almost had the kobo busia. As I see what you say. And the people, I don't know, you are aware of this. They empty the coffers and then use the coffers to go and then seek for loan again. It's like the way on my mortgage your cocoa trees in the the cocoa trees in Akwa. So what they are saying? Yes, they use papa cocoa beer one for me. I can't trees in the coin for that. I can't do any the cojiska be and you need my cocoa like a house.
I love that. Yaba cocoa.
What they are saying? And they projected it to some years to come before. And the NDC, in fact, on the way because we told Ghanaians, all these were bare facts, and Ghanaians were aware of it.
True.
What kind of management is that? So, like I was telling you, the Sonano address all these things, and Ghanaians can attest to that. Even the way we have managed the economy alone, do you know, say 760 billion, Kana almost free 120 no. Some management with Sami Jamfi Go Board establishment no amaye can also at 100 billion precupe. 760 ne abeda 660. Have you seen it? Is it not good?
It is.
And how would it? And under the first this thing now we have ever seen, government ultimately come to the extent say mean to America. What would be that? To the extent say they were default and they told they were not servicing their debt. It has never happened before. During the NDC era, they were servicing their debt. Our what do we call debt to GDP was 56%. No, musi enyo. Keno furata no muka chire yes any MPP so omuba ben mu a omuba be reduce 56% now by 10%. Enye za no muka to 46, right? How did it go? Omuma no koya to 103. Percentages Yebunu saying, how do we calculate percentage? That didn't move about 100%. They were able to go beyond that. Have you seen it? That tell you, say, Oma say,
how is that possible?
How? Because they have emptied everything. Are you getting it? Oma empty BBA, empty. How possible? And I'll bet you managing percentages. Don't forget that you work as a government, you work with that, Say, yeah, time now 56. One say, no, they were crying fire and fire, say it was not good. I might not say, economy, I say 56%, we're able to pay because sector, there should be some amount to be would debate your workers. So what they are saying. Right. Now, what would be called NHA, what they call it? Now, to me, be called school feeding near the one was at a point in time they were not able to feed the children. Almost in Nubian, I say, there are no more baby near their two souls. Then you were seeing it on social media. Just because they have spent all their money. Yes, they have spent all their money. They don't have money. What me move you percentages from 156, how the building economy into 103, 104. It means you don't have cash. There is no physical space. Me boy. Enti na bibia jinsem. Enti na nkwala social media obekọ na nkwala no ya no anwo say nkwan na e dia guso minim say still you can't tell. And at a point in time the caterers were not paid. The students they were not feeding them because no more brokey or more to be beer. Look at what the buffer stock man has done. You see the corruption over there. The buffer stock. Have you seen it? And Charlie, comparing the two, 1 year, it's unprecedented. Look at how Ghanaians were rating him. A lot of people were giving him 80%. Go on the street right now. A lot of people, ordinary Ghanaian will tell you, I'm giving him 80, some say 90 and stuff. Because they have seen something great significantly being done by President Mahama within 1 year, of which they never suspected. So what they are saying, Yeninanim said there was going to be change, but this kind of tremendous and that's unprecedented change, I don't see from, it takes only a magic to do that. But he has done it. So what they are saying. And to come into the job creation, so like I'm talking about 24-hour economy, now it has been signed to a law. And most of this thing were pending the signature. Do you know, it is almost taking place already. Because who got a porter, 24-hour economy, or who got a porter, the same thing. What do you call a Kosombo tester? It is here for the private sectors to also come on board. By doing so, it will create a lot of jobs for the youth. So what they are saying. And I don't forget that my port say President Mahama on 1 year expansion. But you port Nancy. Aha, Akua. Ebe on 1. Mahama no one build here, very big one. I heard say it's now becoming one of the biggest in West Africa. Yes, Ukota Kuradia, he did the same thing. And now we are going to employ, if they employ let's say 5,000 people work there, it will be what? 15,000, right?
Right.
You go to Takoradi, the same thing. You go to
mobile and employment wise, President Mahama can say 1 million. Uncle Fosso Oboa, we share statistics are banging say and you know cry. Or why do you know?
Mema
Office market is
employment, Yeah, I have not delved into it like you are saying, but I know, say, looking at what I'm telling you right now, the avenues not all creating,
I feel no be create.
Creative. Look at the youth employment agency like this, Malik Basantali. He's creating a lot of jobs for the youth, which is a fact.
Obi nka say any ho. Obi nka say juma no NDC buy no.
And figure now one man no mu doubt it with it.
According to
but okay, if it's not up to Krana,
it's so far not, about 350,000.
If it's not, so let me put it. If it's not up to the figure he has mentioned, Krana, at least everybody have seen say he is making the attempt to do what, to solve the unemployment situation. And looking at what the agro sector now with them kukon kiti and those things coming on board, it is going to create millions of jobs over there. Beautiful. So what they are saying.
Okay. So now no worry. The end to us one answer. To make on this topic. Okay. Offer out and then in a bobon common or your senior NDC communicator with New York Hasi. Offer out opposition Angaza NDC New York na yere. Are you a communicating team member? I'm
a communication team member. I'm a boy. I used to be the communication director for New York. 2015, 2016. Then I became the deputy youth organizer for NDC, the whole NDC USA.
Oh, wonderful.
And then just 4 years ago now, I was going for deputy communication officer. And Oma farmer, me film.
Oh, I didn't know you film.
And so Omo de ama a kuobi and de akoma omo a kuo for no. They didn't see say I deserve it. And the command. No be on Kasama party no.
Oh,
and now as I speak right now,
to Kazaku no mama Mr.
Yeah. Obia on Kasama party leader is the communication director. With him, Dr. Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Lawrence was not given that position. They gave it to somebody else. I went for deputy. They never gave it to me. They gave it to somebody else. People who have never spoken for the party before.
Were awarded the position.
Yes, they were given to them. And it's over
now we are mean Casa de Obed and
Casa Kuramunka.
Oh.
And that's way but me I have I demand there's my was so what would one answer
yeah you mind why
and that's what I was
expecting say
now expecting say me boss
come afra o kra
and so you frame me
e yan frame omo didi eja o
omo me yes so why we need to every day so di me one dance
oh we dey me
do one dance say what meet me on several times my boy
from Amansa radio e ba din kra ha and am say Texas so sa ni nyina wa boy
election 3 election 2016 I was key member of the communication team.
Wonderful.
2020 I was a key member. 2024 key member. What do I have to do for them again?
Why are there? Offer out and as I bring any nature and come more a wolf ya has said. Offer out your next topic, my uncle na yanko share Iran America and talk way. So be papa be betting me PMWaba and now finish a benyan since I saw our Ghana yen economy na so na.
Okay. To be honest with you, me and say I am person me can ho SMP. But one thing I want to say is that okay. Yes. Sir. Yeah, one I say I'm in person even I was discussing with my wife. Let me just say one thing about me is say I don't even want to hear about war because I call it for distraction in the first place. And I'm
right.
At the end of the day, say things will be destroyed and life will be lost. Until any time I hear about war, whether it's a tribal war, is what it's like. I don't want to. Blood will flow, and we are going to lose a lot of stuff. So in the normally, I don't want to me, I don't want to hear about it. Right. What they are doing, is something I don't want. When I hear about war, it's I don't get it, especially tribal in our country, where recently in the north there were some tribes killing themselves, and why? How you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't support. Nipane ye dem kurani, they are trying and find a way to solve it. It's not to the sense of killing the person, let the person lose their life and whatsoever. So not to wanna baby. Do you know say there could be a young person be a be president one day?
Oh, of course.
So what they say? Yes, we are only the obey. Ubenya. Meboa. And what is happening now? No, me, I don't support it, but it is in the making already. By whom so said the work say ABA affect Ghana economy near all based on oil and stuff. But I will not say it is not going to have effect on us. But what I can say is that with prudent management, on us. All depends on how you manage your economy and how you manage your country and affairs. Don't forget that people will be raising this thing because MPP they were mentioning about Russia and Ukraine. Don't forget that before Russia and Ukraine war, the economy was already destroyed. Are you getting it? Before Russia and Ukraine war, no, not your friend saying now your debt now you want from 120 no now move and then 400 and something billion already before Russia and Ukraine war. So what do you say? Which wasn't good. Until almost started when they started mentioning that Russia and Ukraine whatsoever. No, now economy no they are said that. What do you say? Until Russia and Ukraine no bibia. It is how they manage it. Until this one no, I'm not saying it no, but the way we have started it and the way President Mahama have started by casting waste. Let me tell you one important thing about what Mahama has done. Look at Akufo's government. How many ministers were there? 125, right? Today, Mahama is using 60 ministers. What does that tell you? Look at the quantum of money that have been wasted in Akufo's government for 8 years. Mahama is running half of that government as ministers now. Do you know how much a minister takes? You have a Land Cruiser, you have a saloon car, you have a bungalow. All these things are money that might come from the coffers of the state to you.
But say, Mahama idea in your working.
Yeah.
If you are comparing the ministers, can say of 60 hour fee.
Yeah.
Now, what they share, send the size of the government, ministers maybe are what so.
Yeah.
But presidential staffers and other offices,
presidential. Thank you very much. Presidential staff, Akufo-Addo running presidential staffers over 1,000 and something to 2,000.
More I'm say around 700 and 900.
No. I'm telling you, maybe who's. I'm telling you, please. We run it. Let me tell you. President Mahama time. Now the presidential staffers is about 600. Akufo-Addo bet triple no. Until at a point in time when they granted me an interview, do you know what I told them? I told them say they are only left with an MP that they will get from Flaster House because they would me keep presidential staffers so get it to 2,000. Who 2,000 population? What do you need? You need an MP. That is how it was. They be missing. And your part of a man only President Mahama time is about 6. Today as I speak, presidential staffers do 300 input. Minya shows do 100, 200 input. They are not even at 200 yet. What they are saying? And that is telling you how the government is cutting down costs. And I'm catching say 60 ministers now. Mahama Chueguno. Look at the quantum of money Obenya they are building nation. So what they are saying? Every minister has a V8, a saloon car, a house, a bodyguard, and whatsoever. We're training in Egu. So what they are saying? Into when you know under MPP government, they waste. Sikebia airco amount for you kwa wunya. So what they are saying? Enti no what manages anyama way na. When there is a problem, it will affect you, but it will not affect you like it did to some people. So what they are saying? I'm not saying say a problem may not come, a problem may come, but the way you have started it, being so conscious about what you do and then how you manage the economy, how you manage your physical discipline, bit mama say you'll be able to handle it. And look at it. The price of fuel before the MPP era, before they left off. You can see say price keep on escalating all the time. So you remember, right? A cost room 10, right?
A jumping out drop.
A jumping 10 chain dropping maybe. For 1 year now, attest to that fact. Say, is it the same?
No.
They say, thank you very much. So Eduji Tamaklo is there as the CEO for MPA. He's doing a tremendous job over there. Try to work very hard. All these people are working very hard. So have you seen it? In order to serve the people better. And he said, problem no be background and hit here too much. He said what we saw under because of mismanagement under the MPP. And then looting from the public purse. They looted everything. Everybody was just grumbling. At the end of the day, the MPP 8 years was stealing and looting from the public purse. That is what we saw. And that is why we have a tall list of what do you call it? Aura. Mm-hmm. The aura list is as tall as than anything. The aura will start enrolling right very soon. Almost started. You know, these are criminal cases that you have to pass it through the law, right? That is why
OSP or Akua Attorney General. So far upon investigation, some people have been liberated.
You know the list is about 100 and it's about 125 to 30.
But said the most intense ones not started here.
Yeah, that is why I'm telling you that
not even a single person has been convicted.
You just relax. I'm giving you from this up to December. You see the number of people
will be as relax.
And I mean, catch say from now to December, you see the number of people that will be arraigned before court, and then that's why President Mahama was saying, say, if possible, Krana will set up a fast track court to deal with it so that them. But don't forget, say, these are criminal cases. So one delve into the matter now Russia will be at the end of the day. So what they are saying. Until they have to delve into the matter, get evidence and everything very well to be able to prosecute the people. And it was clear to all Ghanaians that they looted. How can look at the NSA National Service?
Clear, why can't you just prosecute?
That is what I'm saying. Say it has to go through a process. Everybody is crying about what you are saying. What they are saying. Obi can say abayi kura ye to ma mo ye ko to ma mo say mo mra na mo be jeli san krofo yi mayen because some for yesika. Look at my more typical example. On Mustafa Hamid, sorry. You know, in 2016 what did he say? Walata lie, we must rescue this country. You see what he has done? Within a period, of 8 years.
He hasn't been proven guilty.
But his time will soon come. Maybe more typical example. Was he not the one who was telling Mahama was corrupt? You see such a person.
He did say it.
You see, you did. Thank you. You see such a person. You see what he has done. He has been able within a period of 8 years. We're building filling station Kwabeye 20. A fear watuto. Any day and near my properties are water. Where did he get it from? But he was the same person accusing Mahama say Mahama is corrupt in 2016. Everything walata lie. We must rescue this country. The country is dying. Under him and his president Akua. What did we see? Left and right, looting left and right and center. They have stolen everything. That's why Ghanaians are, when Ghanaians sometimes they are speaking about it, I side with them. Because, Ogee, it me do point to be able to say, in Kofo way, they never came into government to build a nation. They never came into government to make the country better. They never came into government to make things better for the ordinary person. But rather, they came to amass wealth. Everybody was just grab like that. Have you seen it? And this is why Ghanaians were so angry and they went on the police. You see, when have we, even in Kumasi, Ashanti region, apart from the 3 cities now near one, city ben and near Wobium, and then yet me caught within the Kumasi metropolis, Akua seat 7. This is all part of it too. Because the people were angry. We cannot look at these people looting from us like that and they are doing nothing for us. No development, nothing. But they were just interested in what? Amassing wealth for themselves. And typical example is Mustafa Hamid. Look at how he spoke bad about President Mahama.
The fact that he says something bad about President Mahama does not make him guilty of criminal charges.
That is why I'm telling you that his time will come. You say you're young man, criminal charges, but the time person. Mustafa Ahmed, I know him like this. When I was in Cape Coast University, he was a lecturer there.
Was he a criminal?
No, I can't. He wasn't a criminal, but I am telling you that even we students, when we meet for political debate, sometimes when he's passing, he can just come in. He can just come closer to us. When he hear that you are doing this kind, that's how I got to know him. He's a nice gentleman. He wasn't criminal. But what I'm trying to tell you is that when he came into the political limelight, the way he spoke about the NDC, he made sure he spoke in such a way that NDC was bad, NDC was devil. Today,
because he's not a member of NDC.
And you spoke like you are an angel, and you came and you are like more than the devil.
Right now, would you say
Mustafa Amin? Because why I mean even watch them me na one chema dey no chema madam for there. Also he was teaching Arabic. He was in the religion department.
Right.
Until na madam for pa no chema na there. And now no so no a very open like when ebia muye is out twem kro betima. He was a nice man. So what I say. But next the why and so can say Mahama ye corrupt anything on this earth. Look at him and his president. So what I say. There are a lot of this thing. Look at Mary. Look at what Nyamano de Bebri. A Japa and Napa, my brother's keeper. Any didn't go. And if you run a country like that, or a better than my number, your minor to under the MPP after President Mahama. A movie on that trajectory of setting it, putting it back on track again. Where we were in 2016.
Yeah, mama, how many years now? The better resetting.
Resetting. This before even the 4 years back ending on that resetting, there was setting BBA. It's even year started. It's rolling. It's on rolling. So if you see the way I walk on now, any Niama why just within 1 year, yeah, it's telling you that the country is in the right track and in the right hands.
That's it. My next topic, which is actually going to be the final one. Cocoa Akua for the cut down or the reduction of cocoa prices under this government. Amount for just a historic. Being seen that. See about cocoa boss. It's true. Upon all researches I just said there hasn't been such a reduction before. My grandma should sometimes me culture to me about forming idea, but still they try to maintain it. Dana NDC more work we are 4 years.
Thank you very much. Ogee, with the cocoa sector hula baloo that is going on right now, no problem ni say enya President Mahama and why not being say be opeso sisi cocoa Akua for what they say. But the problem is that the world market, it is the world market that determines the price of the cocoa beans in the country. So what they say, it is a world market, the price in the bar. Then the government now sit down and say, this is the amount I'll give to the farmers. And yeah. And President Mahama Eshe Bobby say, under his government, whatever the price will be, he's going to give them 70% of the total price from the world market. And are you following me? Yeah. And price that time okay, number 6,000 but later and a price no be fall here. Until the price fell and then President Mahama stick to his commitment. So remember 70% of the world market price. But you tell me the amount for and he said, how much a world market every man? Remember 70%. Now 30%, me the back into supplying you fertilizers, seedlings, insecticides, and then some also into what? The scholarship for your wars, your children. That is the NDC and Mahama's plan. What do you say? And the price now, or the more almost say no. It is determined by the world market price. Let me tell you something. Today I'm many who say, so person who say President Mahama cheat Ghanaian farmers. They look at, then they will be what? Smuggling to other countries. That's one thing you should know. If you know, say President, if you want to know, say President Mahama ni three more ding, and opeso CC Ghana cocoa farmers are, then they should be smuggling from Ghana. The cocoa beans should be smuggled from Ghana to neighboring countries like Cote d'Ivoire. Today, as I speak, say no more train price no. Mahama saw be more 2,850, right?
2,500.
2,500 and something. The figure no. Today, as no more train Cote d'Ivoire saw be more saying 1,216. So 1,216 to 2,500 and something. Bibi da so kakra. Which one is better? Have you seen it? And this is what the MPP stood and went and did all the propaganda against. But let me tell you something. You know the MPP era, eh? When the market price was 10,000, they were selling it to the farmer. They were giving the farmer 3,000. How much have they divided
3,001.
it? 3,001, right? Thank you. And you know who divided 10,000 by a year? Now your amount 3,000 now. How much is the government taking from you? Yes, I'm mommy. How much is the government taking from you?
Everyone is 7,000.
Thank you very much.
10,000.
10,000, and that was
the government not giving them the insecticides.
The insecticides.
Was he not giving them the scholarships?
Look,
was he not giving them?
I'll address that. The insecticide now, cocoa seedling insecticide now, Mahama demo free no. At their time, no, they were selling it to the farmers. You can find out. Fertilizers were being sold to farmers under the MPP.
When I will come.
I'm telling you the fact, so you can after here you can make your research. Mahama time not the more free. And Mahama make a commitment and he say.
I thought the NPP were introduced.
Maybe I
correct no maybe.
Maybe.
Kanko. Mr. Memo Akonyano.
Okay.
I think this cocoa free supplies. Yeah. You know, President Kufuor started this.
Yes.
With the mass spraying. Yeah. Now MPP aban corona buy na fe do beton. Me say wo kanya na wo kan.
Maintain that very good. Yeah, maybe na me catch it. Take it. Now na me catch it say take it from me. You know I always move with fact.
Right.
During their time, I'm telling you and I can bear my chest that omu ton cocoa you know fertilizers, you know, Emma farmers, you know. About 80,000 or something BB amount to the farmers. I mean, under the Mahama administration, it was free. Not here, Wakoto at the end 10,000 or no more 3,100. Is it not cheating you? President Mahama said, member 70% of the amount, you know, from the world market.
And yes, I know can.
And yes, I know President Mahama can.
No, make I say President Mahama can say. Which are two
no, let me tell me, Mami can we now.
They should have giving 6,000 cedis.
Yes, and then I make catcher said the 6,000 was determined by that time the world market at that time. And it was after that, you know, maybe after that, you know, the price, you know, falling. What you say? And it's surprising now falling. He can't give that money now or better. And 6,000, you know, is based on the world market 70%.
That's how 70%. 10,000 at 10,000. Now make it for 6,000.
Yeah.
Or finding a percentage.
Yeah.
And 6,000 yet 70% of that amount.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling you. Say it wasn't bad. I'm telling you. Say figure no I'm giving you the rate of which it will be 70%. That price. No. And nothing a mama typical example from the MPP line is say Tama no mutoma where market no ma omunya 10,000. Now Akua do ni MPP, this is a fact. They were selling to Ukra Kotie. Maybe say 3,000, say 3,001. Look at the vast difference between it. So what they are saying. And the price no be falling here no. And a president ma until I cost 2,500 na here can see no. So what I say, based on the world market, you know, 70% of it, because why not doing say maybe 30%, you know, and for supplying of chemicals, and a scholarship, a man colano. So what I say now, almost time scholarship no class and omum farm.
That you say scholarship no idea here.
Scholarship no, cocoa farmers.
You say free.
Cocoa farmers scholarship.
Your high school and war.
I
don't think that it exists in the universities.
It exists in the universities.
They see a high school.
It exists to the universities even to outside abroad. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the man. So So what they say. But what they were doing under the MPP was that they were giving it to the big men and kola na farmers in Ukraine. Enti say as for J by
Debi
as for J by my make as for J I'm making you open. You know as for J that scholarship ano. We are making you open to the extent say yebemu move to the rural areas and everywhere. Open up. Ni ahwe nkwala omuye brilliant but needy.
Now the scholarship be man there. So you brilliant, so you brilliant. Why do you have to sort out? Nipa no deserve it. Scholarship on say bia say create a new way.
Yeah.
Why do you have to be discriminative?
Oh, okay. Na me so me you kaka but okay. What I know is about what can be about secondary school. Me kai say e secondary school na bi mu cocoa scholarship ni ade. Wo hopa na mu didi free na mu ye bi ye tua sa.
You cocoa na rich.
Ye tua ye body fee ni ade na ye. Now mo dey say scholarship no mu.
I want what being what bon you still
Obiaji. Yes. And they were having something like Northern scholarship too.
Exactly.
People that were having Northern names were all given Northern scholarship. And then they go free. People, a lot of people change their name during our time, no, just to be able to benefit.
Yes.
Enti cocoa sector no ankasa no. So what they say? Say dear President Mahama is the right thing. So say Obama almost 70%. It is far better than what the MPP was doing. And I will share price now. And I'm going to say President Mahama na opeso OCC farmers now. Check the price for the neighboring country. Cote d'Ivoire, one of the leading producers of cocoa in the world, right?
Right.
And then Cote d'Ivoire turned it there 1,216. Beji 2,500 and a here. Will you send your beans there to sell? Ain't you know the President Mahama is not cheating them, but rather it is the world market that is determined.
Maybe
that
that question be.
Would
you to say cocoa price?
Yeah.
President Mahama buy.
Yeah.
It me jump because a ton was about $13,000. Would you to say?
It me a ton was $13,000.
Yes, $13,000. And muhono. And what day 150 cities better so my Akua for. What I say?
Yeah.
I then a horn. Of course, I $13,000. One year, 60% no person de ma won.
60
70% ya won. One ton sa mom. If you can buy, you know, ka swati and can nay ko betenase. But of course, no.
Yeah.
One more feel the effect now.
Don't forget, say the cocoa sector has been bedeviled with a lot of debt by the MPP. Syndicated. Oh, the syndicated loan.
Okay.
Syndicated loan.
MPP claim say Omuja NDC $500 million.
And the President Mahama yeni say, cocoa no, yenko jisika biya mfi baby ne yedi abeto. Yede. Unim say when you go for that syndicated loan money na, auto beans na esa uma greater part of the beans no koma nipa no ma usika no what you say. But what we shall do is that we shall raise the money here, buy the beans, and get about 60% of the beans in our country and produce it. Niem from producing chocolate in this animal. Now are creating jobs. Look at it all. You see how we want to manage the sector. It is far better than you going outside to seek for money, buy the beans, and then you send greater part of the beans to the one who gave you the money. Have you seen it? And yes, sir, we are always exporting raw. But what he's saying is that let's raise the money here. Let's do away with what the MPP was doing. But for now, no, my new law is that let's raise the money here, buy the beans. And follow me there. Now you keep 60% of the beans never turn. Niem from producing chocolate in this man. Would it create jobs?
Of course, why not?
Thank you very much. I be create a juma bebre. Share. Omo ye chocolate ni ade most of omo beto beans no fufufu no ma ye chocolate no ma sa beton amaye na ye be consume. Have you seen it? By doing that you are giving them more money, but when you are able to raise the money, you buy the beans and you process greater part of it here, you send some to them. Now a time will come will be just a bit bebre under the agri sector.
What na ekurase pen
Not a village per se, but
like what do why you food pen cocoa food?
Let me hear cocoa food. My father was a my father was a farmer.
Oh, okay. Until I did be an own teacher.
My father was a teacher.
Good.
So,
okay. And it's a crime is over party. No teacher. I cried that be for waiting to account. But yeah, to crash pain.
Papa not radio secondary school. So
oh, good. Send you now, Papa. Why I'm right. It's yeah, to crash pain. In fact, me cocoa food soon we know a mission one of the topics and as they are very sentimental to me. Yes, but the reason being this.
Ethiopia.
Okuyani bia or cocoa bia. The income in his whole life. Once in the whole year. Very sad. But I dear back question woman say. Like I say most of the Kuya for no one. Until said this kind of mass spraying in any free supplies of no cry chin na crafoni be bob bushia and sana one or my dormo land. Yes. And sana beer seedlings no cry no be saying akotubi and bibiatisa. Or no ankasa themselves no, they don't have the money for this.
Yes.
Enti ebea kakra or bob bushia and fra ban ho. Enti ade typical ade ami hu pa ne say before so cocoa no kra no emeso
ni na wonte no
na cocoa shell ho na o carry cocoa na odeka ho this onya 3 bags probability said odeka 1.5 ho no possible it will be no na just say 1.5
and e ba ni
boto I don't know they be hwe no for the whole year it is very sad now send you walking I think say the promise from NDC was not specifically about say your mamo 70% of what the price, the world market price is. So education now, but what went into the farmer's mind? And they say your took no a bag 6,000.
Exactly.
And your mamo.
Exactly.
They don't necessarily a creative sadly way.
And then make natural say maybe.
Oh, that Utiana will be chilling to see.
Thank you.
So on there say, let's say net here.
It
is no sad here. And then if that is the case, when it went to $13,000 a ton, no. And yes, I had the net about 13,000 cities. No, and then I will command 3,150. Now one mano, sa amount to be around there 9,000.
I bet you say. I bet you say. And then make
and notice we bet you say. But what maybe of I am so make us the cocoa as me too. Maybe na what your phone to say. Which part on? And then very sentimental. I'm talking about it. I know what I'm saying.
I am listening to you.
It's the best I say. Ghana yen na yede. Mama my fa politics. En kata no maybe so na yen fa yen aye ho bone. To be honest. Aban bi aba, aban bi akọ. Cocoa price world market and determine. Say eso tia, eso ate. Obi antimi nye ho hwe. But then previous government, including on the first President Mahama, the first time, Oba Saudi EBC pay. So when he was promising the people 6,000, he knew what he was saying.
And I make
so remember
education now.
Yes, he knew what he was saying. And see, at then a nadir. Bachelor say, oh, make us some memo 70 to say world market and the SWAT in the same dropping money. We don't really care. All we care is about the promise you gave us about 6,000. And you're expecting.
Almost expecting that.
What you say?
Yes.
About 70%.
Good. And no, I'm church. So what you say? At a point in time, no. So when we say MPP for addressing press conference, which was addressed by Anta Amin, the deputy the finance minister who took over from Kenu for that time. As a man who can say, and say price now fall to that extent now. And Mahama NDC finding a way to cushion the farmers. Of course, like not just on Jessica or by being better as here. By doing that, you are creating problem for yourself. Maybe if you do that, if you do that, you are creating problem for yourself because where are you going to get the money from? In the first place,
so
the government
use when it went to the $13,000, that profit now what were you used for?
In the first place, the government doesn't have money. The government just took over within a year. And look at even what President Mahama is doing. Some people are shocked because there wasn't even a peso in any coffers. So being able to turn around, look at the debt.
We say when we leave something for you, you have to fix it. You said it.
Yes,
from the
I said it.
So, don't go there.
So you should be praising President Mahama, getting money, paying those huge
not where my grandpa, my grandmothers are suffering. You know the uncle code. I won't praise you.
What I would say, Matthias,
but not on cocoa.
Okay. What I'm trying to say about the cocoa problem is that farmers should rest assured that President Mahama is in to address their problems. He's going to make things better for them, better than what Akua and his government did. So they shouldn't rely on this. And I gave you a typical example is that if President Mahama is really cheating them, then look at the prices of the other neighboring countries in our surrounding us.
We live in our Ghana. We don't care about it.
That is why I'm telling you that anytime the government is trying to cheat the farmers, you see, most of our beans are struggling to the other countries, our neighboring countries, especially Cote d'Ivoire, and then they do smuggling ban. And now you can say, Mahama saw about 2,500. Cote d'Ivoire say, Ouattara also about 1,216. Will you carry your beans to Cote d'Ivoire to sell? It means Mahama is giving you double of what your nearby country is selling it to its employee. Until Mahama was easy wa. So what they say, until they have to accept it, say, a problem naba. Until ni nyina when sisi wo, nka Cote d'Ivoire ton ni cocoa and that's auto from farmers 1,216. President Mahama kurabeti maka say be a meton 1,500 meboa. But he's giving you double of what they are giving Cote d'Ivoire. So is he cheating you? Until you see, the MPP have made themselves say they are looking for avenues in order to trumpet their message so that they can come to government. But let me make it clear to you very here. The MPP, if Mahama continue like this and the NDC, the MPP is not coming to government till the next 20 to 30 years. Because what we have seen so far from President Mahama and the NDC is the way to go. And that is the way the ordinary Ghanaian will feel that he is also somebody in the country. Unlike DS, when you go to the market, you can't buy anything. Goods and services, everything disarray. You are hungry, you can't even feed yourself. President Mahama, the way he has started, and the MPP, what we saw under them. So somebody like Miracle Abuaji, when I see him talking, sometimes I have pity for him. Because all that he says, we know he is lying. And Ghanaians know you are lying. We have seen the truth.
So allow Ghanaians to judge him.
That is what I'm saying. Ghanaians will judge him. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the MPP, they are just looking for avenues to create something so that they can trumpet on it to come into power. But what I'm showing them is that 2028, they should forget. 2032, they should forget. 2036, they should forget. 2040, they should forget. Maybe they should be thinking about 2050. Because
more politicians.
I'm telling you.
NPP said the same thing about you guys. And here we are. They lost Paul.
I'm telling you that if President Mahama continue like this, this is the good governance we need. Let me tell you something. What is governance? Governance is all about how you make things better for your people. In America here, why is it that? Let me ask a simple question. Why is it that all over the world, at least everybody wants to step his foot or her foot on the soil of America? Why? It's just because of the good governance. Have you seen it? Obi se me nkoye adwuma kura me pese me di me nan si ho kekeda me hwe de ekoso me boa. People don't come here holidays and go. They just want to see what is going on. And it is a typical example of what President Mahama is doing. President Mahama is setting the pace for other governors. One was more kind. He said he's going to leave governance are all set, Obe making sure say any government that will come after him will not go below it. And this is a good governance. What do you say? Say this in a power MPP background. They will make sure say they will follow the trajectory of President Mahama. Now, wasteful, repeating biom. But they have done it, and the Ghanaians have seen it. You can never find a way to convince them. In some America, you see that everything has become lies now. They were waiting for the price of Cote d'Ivoire, and then Mahama have cheated them. Mahama Sisimu, and I say, oh, money farmers, and now you have a press conference. Akua marching today. And now we can say, Ogee, What is the price of Cote d'Ivoire per bag?
I don't know.
200 and 102.
I think it's 1,500.
No, 1,216.
Oh, okay.
And a Mahama 2,500, double of what in Cote d'Ivoire. Will you carry your beans there? So Mahama has not done anything.
So where is he getting that money from to pay them such amount?
Because he promised them 70%. Now maybe person will tear 70%.
So how much is a bag now?
A bag from where?
Cocoa.
In Ghana. That is why he's giving them 2,500 now. And
I make us say, oh dear, oh now we say. To say or tough free for 2,500.
Or toss
every or more.
That is the money is giving them.
That is according to you, 70%
of the world market.
The world market of a bag.
Yeah.
And to not me person me who say since it's 70%.
Yeah.
How much is it
from the world market?
For the world market.
Get here, but if you are striking average from the amount is giving the farmers now, let's do that calculation. Let's do it.
No. I think I woman with that figure.
Okay, me.
Now, okay.
That is what I'm saying.
I don't want to work that for you.
Yes, I don't have it now for, but I'll give you that.
Next,
figure.
I'll buy for
I made a bro. Me person me exactly no, but what me person at here for so here clear and say whatever figure is giving them no is 70% of the amount from the world market. Yeah.
The world market price Bekobia.
Bano, farmers will receive 70% of that market. The Omodiato one. Period. Was silly no.
Yeah, that's it. Over here, and I'm watching in Kano. Where the political bench comes on your way this and every Saturday. To be an first time I will hear ya. Yes, sir. Do me in the beer. No, what you need to say. Where Dinkra, YouTube, Dinkra Multimedia TV, Facebook, Dinkra Radio, Dinkra Multimedia. It's our live on TikTok, and it's our live on the cable boxes. Nina, so more African market, African restaurants. Your church, Munina, Munina, Finch, Pagana is 69. Hooray! And I have Brenner Conca, maybe your phone lines now to Nanga Kofa fire. Mutai China Yadamwashe. And fast that I say, you pay financial services. Just pay. Or best send this Ikako Ghana, me patch or download the app where friend you pay. And one will be a usual work up your Mohanas answer as name Yako. In terms of say, Utiadin Crenti, Yancho Ghana Jesse Bako. Ghana Jesse Bako. Free of charge. A crime person now first one, Sabekan Ghana Jesse no. But you're June 19th, yeah. June 19th, yeah. A Dinkra ebe the all white boat ride. Yeah, no, sir, all white boat ride. No, but you when the Shay and had a guest artist. Na sir, boat ride, no, yeah, the Ghana just na airco. A white. The cham will be our baby and two tickets no $80. A Dianu womb and some womb, not Jessie Saka. Pay way, whoop heading. But you to make us see another Jodia. Obey my friend in 929-331-8560. And that's at 347-350-1857. Fresh is here, and Sanka, t-shirts, no, a free Jupe, or Ghana, Jesse, no Bako. Now, when him send the following week in Ghana, Necrotia, Pennsylvania. Now they are quite good, and Wakoshe. Almost I a raffle, but it's only a download app on this year. It says I a raffle or Jupe raffle. I raffle, no, once I'll be download the Jupe app, and I'll be send this car $50 or more, no. But automatically, what about be raffle, no. And until we say your free ticket or the Bakoshe match, no. Jupe, just pay. Or just download. Download the Keke Fatoso. I bet them I see a tree. What's it? So, Mother's Day no eba. Mother's Day eba. Na mpacho e me mu na eba so. Nti we na Global Mother's Touch se en kanche o se. Nyankopon ya adom a ye May 8th. A Friday enwumbre. Mpacho mami fo nyina, papa fo nyina. Wone wo mane abusua nyina. Ye hia mo Bronx he ya. Me pacho brabedi di wen san wen nam di asa. Aye $80 per. See atitu sokra. Se mu ye group kura family or family package or the more the family the lesser the price. Can brabedi di free never chile. Treat your mother like a queen. Treat your father who has been there for you like a king. Let him feel like the mother figure. Mesrawa kan what mabusheni nyina mo na mehia wo. Yemma mo table ba kona mo ntena se nyimu ani. Ajontofo kuku dam na eba no masa atoto nyimu asa nyimu ani. DJ Sapapa bis DJ Jam DJ Father o mo nyina ba be kan wa be ji wani. O mpe we na wo pede an. E ba cho tumreka what. Betimi a friend number we 929 331 8560. Na wa be ji ticket ni bi sisi ya. QBBco International. But your person to go on vacation, be open baby, I call open or I lead you natural book your flight, I'm book your hotel, while all reservations, we withdraw car rentals, baby. But your QBBco rentals. To make a free QBBco says here 646-288-1959. 646-288-1959. Now what's a boarding medical school in that? Me pacho boarding medical school in Ghana. What's that? The boarding medical school in Ghana is located in Accra. Domi Pillar 2. Me pacho oba achaso winya krachi ni ofie. Na krachi ni odimu pa. Ya obi antimi nyi ho achinye medical doctor. Me pacho ko yewi asime adwuma nyinara. But se ukoye doctor say Kim no na adwuma e campaign na oyemu ahye. But enunti na Ghana ni bi akwa bie medical school of Ghana. Also right from high school. Now the only science, we are science student pair. Who are science background. But you be mama watch it. Tumrika see a number amber boss and a number of screen no see a tumrika. For number no screen no see now dear Miss Rawa. For number no see boarding medical school or Domipilla 2. School not started March, yeah. And was when you late with me, I qualify for the admission. Tumrika if I'm a watch it. Yami be sure. I be a doctor and I mean my bano asha me. No. Your university so ni na utimi sako when you medical you know why be our nurse no science background person fed na ko medical doctor ni na o qualify e kan ho wate ka tumrika fa forms no forms na for na school fees ni so e for pa ya afi na utu ya accommodation wo abetimi atena school mu wa hwasua de boarding medical school the best in town. Arcus organic mixture. Papa, my skin color and torso. Me patch stretch marks. Be how. O body no. See, not dry or dry skin. Especially this season. Wow. Doing Arcus what? To American Arcus 917-836-3155. 917-836-3155. Me pacho dish out. Oh Ghana, so to fear Otikrum ha broche ha baby ha. Oti fear commodity unyanka obedidi but untimin kwa restaurant since you to no to. And I will dream a commodity. I was so ding an Adrian. But your Ghana restaurant be a unimbia. I dear back open a app when you dish out. DISH. OUT all together. Download the app. No two phones to see. Download this here. Or download there. The obey say. Just sign up. Who do you address shim, especially baby or person and all that con. Now, download you see Kim, Mr. Oti. In the search button or no type restaurant to corner open. I'll be with a list of restaurants in Nina. Share the Ben War and as I have the Oppo Modiana. Not all the Adriana. Now and no other pepper. Me free delivery. I say some a free knee air qua copy mother's day in the dear. Delivery fee cry be anyhow. No, as what you were doing and the cat. Now the order showed them near the Vianabi now. Poco me your wine a miko few watcham do Ben Kunwa Betty a bro. Pay now per to America says yana koji bindi diwati. Dish out the best in town. Inbound Consultant Services. Inbound Consultant Services. Inbound me pacho open so central standardization course now. And now we nursing school. Open Jumaye. Where we CNA school. Open Jumaye. Where we any health field be apart from medical doctor. Now open so we Jumaya. Pacho Inbound Consultant Services. What's a brand number more Jumaye. School now person also a brand never boam work school no. Yeah, be central sterilizer. For number 347-587-8222. 347-587-8222. Or more locate to a 603 East 187th Street. Our Bronx here. The DKY Night of Comedy. I want to say June 13th. Kroma Bay Depa. Mr. Summer, we especially month of June, is so packed. DKY Night of Comedy. Hey, what now? Be una kuku dam. Bit is a Kwame Sefaka. Dan Kwekuya boy himself. Ampon. Clemente Suarez. Hey, me kaname jama. Akrobeto. Onyina baby PM Kroma. Me patroni na is for the night of DKY. Sure to America is here. What it now? Would you obey and say, Baby secure ticket in the before numbers no good screen is here. And I with my friend 929-331-8560 and I said 347-350-1857. For friend numbers, see movie on sub account ticket no $100 per obedi dia renama rensa. Ajoni ajuechi ajo to ajo home. But oh how punish brabes keke laugh off your stress. Be chile keke, be feel keke. Namni na be koso 177 Riser Loop. Our Co-op City. Why? To me, Pacho Tumbrika. Nebra, be tickets. Kahos is here. Which we are China. Me Pacho is a coffee can at so or the Yum Tobeshim. Ampon, the great, on so more than Yum Tobeshim. I don't to phone a crowd door, swam, I am a miracle, Chame Kwame, the rap doctor. When you know, shim. Obi Ampon, San Shim to Tumrika na Brebeshio mo June 13. Madam Munya Zamunya Breje Bre Eti Ogee at the political bench. Many of fire. I'm here on next week panel Nina Beba if you have a yama. Over Bibia call come out there.
I don't boko. Thank you. Say 5 years I mean
say now we prepare pa. So bad check ya. Matthias here. Why are there? In the next week Yampa Beba.
Oh Yambo ameba. Say dear me try say.
Every weekend we have Beba. Na ye fe nyamisha opa. Why am na ye fe. Chia o ma be so chia mo ni sorry nko.
Okay, anyway we there. Chiano de koma chairman bafo say wa we nipa.
Chairman bafo meeting the catch na bye o yin mama.
Oh za.
Oh chairman meeting.
Oh we are sure.
Oh chairman.
Chairman so dey say already.
Meneno chairman. Chairman na bye o yin mama.
Chairman bafo brako fi no shop no. barbering shop.
Oh, nice one. Omunyina ajo so.
And I'm a chia NYU phone nyina so.
Oh, I want to adwuma. Hey, feel Matthias here.
NYU phone nyina me chia obia.
Yeah, ajo so.
Yeah, chia Ghana phone nyina so. Alaji Swari me chia o. Em so be hwe show nu kra.
Oh, Alaji Swari.
Swari me chia me boss abi jamfi ka che se me chia no so ne na ye adwuma.
Omunyina adwuma na je say Alaji e she good side.
Oh, she good side. Oni your boss na ye adwuma.
We try abo.
We try abo. So ka say Sami jamfi ba me ne na ba ha si.
No correct.
E be ye show no. Me ne nu mienu na ra na show no.
Yeah.
Na de ne ba. E de no bre o.
They say mo catch some very good. You good than PBR.
Oh, be there.
Debbie.
No correct.
Pa.
Go there.
Debbie da.
A lot of people have not seen it.
I am who TV so. Any book.
Oh, sir. The people Brahma.
Catch
Alaji Beba had this year, may sure bar, non for big kakra.
Alaji swearing patch me who go to that.
And I me Ghana, me kakra bia bro.
Mr. Pekakra bread. I'm a fan to
no more than pound.
Sound.
Go there to say means I say $20,000.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, means I see.
Yeah.
Say me my trading need that. I know.
Oh, Babrimbi, na me fan.
Enti o de be that me say na me dia be.
Now the breachly be. Obi aba me say me more $20,000 that me there.
No more than pa. Easy. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Gold like this. When there yeah want to me you to on. 50,000.
Oh, wonderful.
The bars no you to. Not less than 45 to 50,000 back dollars. Unless you have not been into the thing, you don't know. Akua no was kappa. Me respecting the power because they have seen gold and I've
traded in that
Wow. Yeah.
The
international one.
Oh, you be come.
But the boss, I don't know what he's doing now. I think those things will be cancelled. I don't know.
Oh. Also, as I said, yeah. Sajana almost on your BDSC crew. But offer out there, say more access. What brave party now?
Oh, that.
What buying now? Yeah, share the political platform. I think political platform.
I think the last one to come Mere Augustina.
Oh, sister, okay. I'm sure. Once in a minute, I'll chill. I bring me good.
Who's who be that?
Yeah.
Next time I won't foul. Next time, who be the next time I call Ghana? Yeah, it's true. A lot of people have not seen it. Omo who watch TV so any idea, but they have not touched
it before. No, it's true. Yeah, so they talk with me.
That is what some say according to people. Spirit. Yeah. It's true. Me then kababia me ko bia me be shame. Okay, omara me dance me very say me to me Zafro na oba here. Abujanfo e de dwumadi nyina be se Nyankopon hira me DJ Jam. Thank you very much. And all our loving sponsors and supporters. Nyankopon hira Queen the Queen me chia Priscilla na Kunedu Akua. Papa bi me chia pa. Ba me brago me chia mu amohwe mu amutie mu comment mu amode mu messages in nearby. God bless you. Keep you shining and until we meet again sometime next time. DJ Jam, it's your birthday. Happy special birthday. The only Ghana child. The only CEO who is a Ghana child. Yes. Born on March 6th. Happy special birthday. And there you are. So what I say. This is Bacho and Ra. Or you fire and Adria. So Mr. Bessing. Now you can do any new chimao. You can celebrate you. Happy special birthday to the young man CEO of Edinkra Multimedia. God bless you and keep shining. Meaning say Ogee any baby will be any agenti. Cause so keep it shining and higher. Nyankopon to nishira so no ngu so no more ni so ade hunu bia sombrem onye okashi on fon fra dum nko adum mu on pagyaw na on mampo de wonsusu de on hwe woni na so on fa mbrem no ma di nkra radio so enye kese pa tre ewa mansan nyina so e o Nyankopon agya na oba ne susu konkon di mu. Somebody say amen. Yada mo ase say mutai yachi ye de dwumadi no AC ha say Medini MCOG the microphone president of fire and in there or Jamie or yo ma etim the political bench no bye same time next week your best medase bye bye.